Hello everyone, my name is Zhiwen, also known as Kira. I'm a product and industrial designer based in New York. I love thinking and exploring any problems in my life, and one specific question has stopped me again and again: the toilet. There were moments when I found myself tiptoeing and shifting around the toilet, trying to find a comfortable position, and as a designer, I'm stuck in thought. Is something wrong with me or is something wrong with the toilet? On this issue, most people choose to avoid or remain silent because it's awkward. But the truth is, we all use the toilet every day. We need to take it serious, and why aren't we just talking about it? So I decided to rethink the toilet to understand how its design could better support our natural human needs. I began with a survey about toilet comfort, and the result shocked me. Nearly half of them said the toilet has felt wrong, and 8 out of 10 said they had to constantly adjust their posture to use it. That's when I realized this isn't just my issue, it's a shared experience. To dig deeper, I interviewed the experts across different fields. One of them said the toilet is actually where people feel most vulnerable, is a space for mental relief. So, how might we make the toilet a more comfortable, more intimate space? I organized a small party talk workshop with familiar friends, focusing entirely on toilet and the bowel moment. Each participant created a toilet journey map. They map out each toilet moment, physically and emotionally. The words like numb legs, too smelly, too high, and butt pain came up again and again. And these unspoken, unmeasured feelings make one thing clear. It's time to realign toilet structure with real human need. To bring more people into the conversation and collect wider input, I curated a small exhibition called Give a Shift. It turned the act of toilet into a public, participatory experience. I use CNC machines to build different physical prototypes and simulating various toilet design. Once visitors check in and receive a sticker card, they would test 3 different experience zones. There were sand zone, height zone, and the seat shape zone. Then they marked their preference on the shared map. This approach encourages real interaction. The final data shows most people prefer curved seat, showing openness to new form, and medium height was the most popular. It made people feel more natural and squat-like. And freshwater scent was a top choice, with almost half people prefer clean-smelling environment. This insight pointed me to 3 design pillars: economic, environment, and behavior. And the first thing people encounter isn't the seat, it's the environment. Back in my exhibition and workshop, many people complained about smell. So, no one wants to smell something too familiar. To address this, I designed a scent service called Aromanteller, which can help restroom keep fresh, both in private and public. Here's how it works. User Amy sees a poster while using the shopping mall bathroom, and then she registers and fills out a short questionnaire on their scent preference online. Then she receives a scent collector kit to gather a personal order sample. And after that, the sample is sent back and analyzed by a professional team who created a customer solid fragrance. Finally, the product is shipped to Amy, and she can place one in the office, keep one for the business trip, and stick one at home. She also can update subscription anytime. Compared to traditional air freshener, A Roman tailor neutralizes them at a molecular level, and the portable design let users stick it anywhere, no matter the layout. After environment discomfort, the next thing is behavior. Many people have bad toilet habits, poor posture, long time for using, and lack of hygiene. One participant in the workshop said, "I know using my phone makes me stay longer, but I just can't help it." Yes, that's just how habits work. So, how can we design things without using phones? What if there was a toilet coach? Meet Mr. Pooh, an AI voice assistant built into the toilet. It uses pressure sensors in the seat to detect and gently correct behavior. When the user sees the system activities, depending on the different situation, it enters one of three modes. If posture is poor or time longer than 10 minutes, system will enter coaching modes and give the user some tips or guideline. If there's no response for 30 seconds, system will enter silent mode. User can also say "Hi, Miss Pooh" or play some music to enter interaction modes. It's a screen-free, low-interference system that appears only when needed, respecting privacy and timing. But even Mr. Pooh is still a compromise. Ideally, the toilet itself should naturally get people into the right posture, without saying anything. Toilet reviewer Mr. Zhang said, "Modern toilet focus on the outlook and the technology, but ignore the people body fundamental need." I started doing global research on the toilet usage. There are 5 main types, but the most common one is a seated flush toilet. That means we are used to pooping at a 90-degree angle, and the 90-degree angle sitting posture blocks the rectum, but leaning forward makes pooping easier. Defecation is complex. It involves muscle, bones, blood, and nerves. The seated posture might feel normal, but it's actually bend the rectum. However, the squatting makes the rectum more open to facilitate defecation. Another doctor said, "Squatting is like a highway, while sitting is like a winding mountain road. So why don't we all just squat?" Well, it can cause numb legs, hygiene problems, and for many people, it's just hard to do. So what if we could keep the sitting but bring back the posture of squatting? I started to design and test prototypes. These two test the height and the seat curvature. This one tested leg support and frame. And this one assists full body ergonomic and function. Eventually, this led to the creation of my final design, ErgoFlow. ErgoFlow is a toilet that naturally helps you sit in a better position without changing your urinate. First, it have a side leg support, which helps prevent numbness and aids most people to sit down smoothly. Second, the seat is 14 inches high, lower than the standard. This brings the posture closer to a natural squat, but while still sitting. Third, the forward tilted seat distribute hip pressure evenly and encourage a natural forward lead, straightening the rectum. And finally, it have a touchless auto-closing lid, enhanced hygiene and ease of use. Let's see the video. Yeah, the idea behind ErgoFlow isn't to reinvent everything, it's to correct what went wrong along the way. Over the past year, I've come to believe something deeply. Design is about offering a meaningful or design for or delightful ways to support self-care of any kind. And rethinking the toilet is not just about comfort, it's about respect for what's natural. Thank you.
I thought people were ordering the dog toy. All right. Well, I mean, what do you want to hear more about? Mr. Pooh, I'm guessing? The toilet? I love the combination of seriousness and lightness and humor, and for me, this is just like the perfect recipe in a design body of work. Which piece is most meaningful to you?
I think the most meaningful thing is to encourage people to rethink everything about themselves, to like the experience and the uncomfortable in our life, and find a way to revent them.
Big ambitions. Um, the biggest challenge for you, because there were lots along the way.
Yeah, the biggest challenge is like people to talk about this topic in the public and find some pinpoints during this process and also encourage them to find the right posture when they're using the toilet. So
Do you think that humor made it easier for them to share personal things with you?
yeah, I think humor is a part of them, and I also want people to rethink something about it if it can. Yeah.
Well, we promised people surprises at the break. It should become obvious why we had you as the last project before the break. We were planning the snack surprises. I mean, you can go into the bathroom stalls and see what's happening. I don't know, but we can promise you treats. Kira, thanks for finishing up this first half with us so well. Thank you.
Thank you.